here in the webinar now. They are connected virtually. We are really thankful to all the esteemed guests. Now I request all our members and participants through Zoom and YouTube to stand for the honor of guest. Program सावधान. Salute. जैसे थे. Again I request to stand for BSG prayer. Program सावधान. प्रार्थना शुरू.
दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना. दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना. हमारे ज्ञान में आओ प्रभु, आंखों में बस जाओ. अंधेरे दिल में आकर के परम ज्योति जगा देना. बहा दो प्रेम की गंगा, दिलों में प्रेम का सागर. हमें आपस में मिलजुल कर प्रभु रहना सिखा देना. हमारा कर्म हो सेवा, हमारा धर्म हो सेवा. सदा ईमान हो सेवा, तो सेवक चर बना देना. वतन के वास्ते जीना, वतन के वास्ते मरना. वतन पर जान फिदा करना, प्रभु हमको सिखा देना. दया कर दान भक्ति का हमें परमात्मा देना. दया करना हमारी आत्मा में शुद्धता देना.
Greetings of the day, everyone. The youngest Nobel Prize winner for peace, Ms. Malala Yousafzai, quoted, let us make our future now. Let us make our dreams tomorrow's reality. Hello, everyone. This is Zeba Baksh from West Bengal with my co-host, Mr. Satyajit Chatterjee from Karnataka and Ms. Santoshi Singh from Southeastern Railway. We welcome you to the most awaited day. That is the final day of the virtual observation of the International Day of Peace 2023. We are delighted to have you all with us for this special event. And we are about to embark on an inspiring journey of knowledge, unity, and peace, and to witness the wave of peaceful change taken by our young members across the Indian map, who are the future, whose dreams are rightfully the reality of a better tomorrow. So with that, I would like to call upon Sri Amar B. Chetri, Sir, Joint Director of Scouts Program and Training, the torchbearer of our movement, who tirelessly works to promote peace and continues to inspire us all. Sir, I invite you to give the welcome address. The floor is all yours.
Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Very good evening to one and all present to commemorate International Day of Peace 2023 virtually. Most respected Honorable Chief National Commissioner, Bharat Scouts and Guides. Most respected Honorable Dr. K.P. Misra, Vice President, Bharat Scouts and Guides. Respected Ms. Chandela Gonzalez, Honorable Chair, World Board, World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. Ms. Champika Emeline, Chair, APR WEX. Mr. S. Prasanna Srivastava, Director, Organizational Development and Messenger of Peace, World Scout Bureau, Asia Pacific Support Center. Mr. Sid Castillo, Director, Educational Methods, World Organization of the Scout Movement, Asia Pacific Support Center. Respected Shri Sambal Kumar Biswas, Chief Commissioner Scout, Bharat Scouts and Guides. Shri Madhusudan Avala, Additional International Commissioner Scout and APR MOP core team member, all the honorable office bearers of the Bharat Scouts and Guides National Association, Dr. Rajkumar Kaushik, Director, Bharat Scouts and Guides, all my colleagues at the Bharat Scouts and Guides National Association, ranging from the joint directors to assistant directors, Chairperson, National Youth Committee of the Bharat Scouts and Guides, Ms. Ritika Sharma, all the honorable office bearers of the Bharat Scouts and Guides State Association, all the honorable state chief commissioners, state secretaries, state commissioners, state organizing commissioners, state training commissioners, all the respected trainers, unit leaders, all my messenger of peace, local, district and state coordinators, deers, rovers and rangers, scouts and guides, cubs and bulbuls, and all the viewers at the Zoom and via BSG YouTube channel, and all the parents and well-wishers of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. International Day of Peace greetings to one and all. Friends, the International Day of Peace is observed around the world every 21st of September. The United Nations declared this day devoted to strengthening the ideals of peace through observing 24 hours of non-violence and ceasefire, both within and among all nations. The World Scout Bureau, Asia Pacific region, under the umbrella of Messengers of Peace, has taken this initiative for the past 8 years in celebrating the International Day of Peace as a day creating awareness, inspiring young people and leaders to make this day a commitment day for year-round peace actions. This year theme, as everybody knows, announced by the United Nations is Action for Peace, our ambition to the global goals. Although activities may vary from state to state, our aim for this day is to involve a large number of young people in peace actions activities at all levels, with the objective of creating massive awareness on the roles they can play as global citizens, leading to positive changes in their communities. To commemorate the day, various innovative educational youth-related programs and activities on peace actions were planned for a month celebration by our Messengers of Peace, local, district, and state coordinators, which is highly appreciated in creating impact of scouting and guiding in the local community. Various programs to commemorate International Day of Peace 2023 is planned up to the grassroots level and started peace action from 1st September and will continue the whole month. Reporting started pouring into the national headquarters, and we have started reporting to World Scout Bureau, Asia Pacific region. Today, Scouts and Guides all over the country is celebrating the day with various innovative programs on peace actions. My special appreciation to all the Messengers of Peace, Team India, for leading the whole show under the leadership of Mr. Anilendra Sharma, Assistant Director and Messenger of Peace Regional Coordinator. I also take this privilege to welcome all our honorable guests, all young people, the adults, to commemorate International Day of Peace 2023. Let us keep inspiring to create a better world. I am also proud to announce the eligible candidate of the Bharat Scouts and Guides for the ring badge in the first and second quarter of 2023. And it is a good platform to inspire the young people by announcing the ring badge winners. So these are the winners of the ring badge of the Bharat Scouts and Guides who has fulfilled the criteria in the first and second quarter of 2023. The ring badges will be dispatched to their respective addresses. 52 young people are eligible for the Messenger of Peace ring badge for the first and second quarter 2023. Thank you. Now I would like to request all to please stand up and let us take a pledge on this auspicious occasion to undertake peace actions in our community. So I request everybody to please stand up for the pledge. And repeat after me. On the auspicious occasion of the International Day of Peace, I pledge to care for our earth with my healing heart and hands and take action that recognizes our individual and collective responsibility to foster peace, which contributes to the realization of the Sustainable Development Goals and achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. I appeal each and every Scouts and Guides as a messenger of peace to create more peace actions in a community and create impact of scouting and guiding so that greater visibility of the organization touch its new height. With this, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to this International Day of Peace celebration at the virtual platform. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Scouting.
Thank you for your valuable words, sir. Let's get the virtual lamp lit and inaugurate the webinar.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा।
Conflict in the world is an outer manifestation of the humankind. In bringing a sense of ease to human mind, we shall know the power of peace. Very well said by the Indian yoga guru, Sadhguru. Thank you, sir, for brightening our world and igniting the spirit of this webinar by lighting the lamp virtually. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. With this beautiful quote, I would like to invite Shri Madhusudan A.S., Sir, Additional International Commissioner Scouts, BSG India, MOP, APR core team member, and WASM consultant for the opening remarks.
Good evening, everybody, and greetings of peace to one and all. On this occasion of International Day of Peace, I would like to congratulate all the members of Bharat Scouts and Guides for responding to the call given by the National Scout Organization and the APR region, especially the team Messengers of Peace. I would recall an important event and a milestone on this occasion. It is a decade of Messengers of Peace in the Bharat Scouts and Guides. Way back in 2013, when this initiative was brought into the Bharat Scouts and Guides, everybody were looking at this initiative with a shock, with a surprise, and with a curious element of embracing it into them. And today, at the end of 10 years and still continuing, we find and we see the impact of Messengers of Peace across the country and also across the region and the globe. And this is how we started to commemorate the International Day of Peace. And when we talk about Sustainable Development Goals, our scouts, our guides have been contributing towards all the 17 goals with their actions across the country in the nook and corner of the community, where they're creating an impact on the society. You name it and you have it. You talk about environment, our scouts are there. You talk about community, our people are there responding to their needs. You talk about disasters, yes, our scouts are there doing quite a lot of things. One of the most important thing what we talk about scouting is nothing but it makes a person a complete self-fulfilled personality. When we talk about it, the most important element for it is sustainable education. While sustainable education is imparted onto the young people through the progressive training system, what we have in scouting and the badge system, with all these things, we contribute to the 17 Sustainable Development Goals. That has been very well demonstrated by the young people of Bharat Scouts and Guides. And this year, we can see many of their action, which demonstrates the sustainable education. I did quote this 2 days back, but I would like to reiterate it. Many of us do the sapling planting or the tree planting, but seldom we go back and see what happened to the sapling we planted. It might be a year back, a day back, or a decade back. And every year we do it to commemorate different occasions, tree planting. This year, a group of scouts, not a group of scouts, many group of scouts, they have taken a pledge to revisit the saplings, what they have planted in the previous years and previous occasions and previous events, go to that plant, talk to the plant, and ensure the plant has the right atmosphere to survive and is growing. This is sustainability. What we do that is sustainability, and how we ensure our actions contribute to the future so that the next coming generations has the natural resources for them to see, feel, and enjoy. I was having one more discussion with a couple of young people, and they said that many days back, we didn't know what this particular thing is. We wonder in future when we talk to young people, will we be able to show them a well? Because these days, when we look at it, the wells are getting diminished. We don't know where the wells are. So this is a food for thought. This is a fact for each one of us. As we know that we have to live peacefully, and without peace, nothing will happen. Sometimes it may happen that I'm so stressed, I need to have a sip of coffee, I feel better. Then I say, oh my God, I am at peace now. That is what it all means. Peace starts from within ourselves. On this occasion, I'd like to congratulate each and everyone for contributing to the peace. Many of you would think, what is this? Bharat Scouts and Guides is celebrating this virtually. Yes, we are bringing people together virtually, but the actions are on the ground. This is a hybrid celebration of International Day of Peace, where millions of our young people are taking action on the ground, and we are bringing a part of them to represent here so that we can showcase their work and bring people together and celebrate this great occasion. In the next couple of minutes and in the next 60 minutes, there's a lot of new announcement and surprises coming for the young people for their contribution to scouting, sustainable development goals, and for a better themselves. Thank you, one and all, for having me here on this celebrations, and have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It is always a great pleasure to listen to your kind words. Commit yourself daily to do something, however small, or for somebody else, for by making other people happy, you will find the true happiness yourself. Let's hear from a little soul, Master Adarsh Patnaik, a cub from Odisha State BSG. What's his thought about peace? Over to you, Adarsh.
Yes, I would like to say. मैं उस देश का बच्चा हूँ जहाँ शिवाजी और भगत सिंह जैसे वीरों ने जन्म लिया था। मैं उस देश का बच्चा हूँ जहाँ डाल डाल पर सोने की चिड़िया करती बसेरा। मैं उस देश का बच्चा हूँ जहाँ अनेकता में भी एकता पाया जाता है। मैं उस देश का बच्चा हूँ जिन्हें खुद से पहले पूरे ब्रह्मांड का भूगोल समझ में आया था. A very warm and peaceful good evening to all. I am Adarsh Patnaik, a 10-year-old cub from BSG, Odisha. Today, we are here to celebrate International Peace Day. Peace begins with you and me. Can't you see? It's so easy. Defeating someone is easy, but making someone win is very difficult. This year's Peace Day goal is our ambition for the global goals, and everyone have made lot of commitments such as positive change, advocate for gender equality, plantation, plastic-free environment, and many more. Here, I am to express my thought as all my elders told. We are the future of the nation. But to make it happen, let the children be free, encourage them. Let them run outside when it's raining. Let them remove their shoes when they find puddle of water. And when the grass of the meadows is wet with dew, let them trample it with their bare feet. And let them scream and shout in the morning when the sun wakes them. Let them rest peacefully when a tree invites them to sleep under its shade. And then expect us. We are the future of a nation, free from all worries. The main aim to observe this day is global peace, equality. We all need good job, good school, green earth, ecologically balanced world to live. We need change, but I urge today to be the reason of smile to others, to be the change maker. Don't wait for a miracle to happen. Lead the reason to celebrate. It's today. Do not let it be tomorrow. Otherwise, the observation of days will just be dates in the calendar. India has invented zero, so the countries started counting. India reached the moon, and roaming of Earth on its pole creates the sound Om. It has been confirmed by NASA. Now it's peak time to prove Vasudevaya Kutumbakam, meaning the world is one family. Thank you all for patiently hearing and giving me chance to share my thoughts. Really, we youngsters need change. We need to be trusted and we need to be given responsibilities. Profound regards, Pranam, thank you, Jai Jagannath.
Thank you. It was wonderful, Adarsh. Beautifully presented. Moving forward, would just like to present a short recitation. Peace's gentle touch from east to west. In every heart, it finds a nest. Across the nation, hand in hand, we spread its love throughout the land. From shore to shore, in every place, peace blooms as a unifying grace. Nations unite, hearts align. In the quest for peace, we the scouts and guides shine. And on this note, we would now present a video presentation based on peace action happening around our nation. So yeah, let's come and have a look.
I will advocate for gender equality. I am a scout. I am a messenger of peace. Athletes for a better world. I am a scout. I am a messenger of peace. Respect. I am a scout. I am a messenger of peace. I am a scout and a messenger of peace.
This is the time to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. Bring the love and live in harmony.
मतलब कि हम बड़े अपने बच्चों को करके नहीं दिखाएंगे अपने व्यवहार में। ये है मेरा 6 महीने का किचन वेस्ट, जो कि मैंने छोटे छोटे आटे की थैलियों में डालती गई और उन्हें इकट्ठा करती गई, और कुछ दिनों के बाद ये पूरे अच्छी तरह से सड़कर खाद के रूप में बन गए हैं। अब ये जो खाद तैयार हो गई है, इसको मैं मिट्टी लाकर उसके साथ मिक्स कर दे रही हूँ, और यहाँ पे ये जितने भी है सब इकट्ठा किया है। अब ये जो गमले हैं इनमें पूरा मिक्स करके इस खाद को मिट्टी के साथ गमले तैयार कर दूंगी।
Respecting the difference and diversity. Bring the love and live in harmony, in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world.
That was beautiful. Now, moving forward, it is truly an honor to introduce our distinguished guest today, Mr. S. Prasanna Srivastava, sir, Director of Organizational Development at the World Bureau, Asia Pacific Support Center. He is a phenomenal figure who has not only inspired thousands, but continues to inspire us all with his noble work. We are fortunate to have him with us today, and we eagerly await his insights and wisdom on this virtual stage. Sir, the virtual stage is all yours.
Thank you, Santoshi. Thank you so much. Hi, good evening, one and all present on this virtual celebration today from Bharat Scouts and Guides. I can see there are quite a lot of dignitaries today, right from your president to the chief national commissioners, and also our VAX counterpart from the Asia Pacific as well as from Bharat Scouts and Guides. Sabhi ko mera pranam. Normally, I wish to have interactive sections when I talk on virtual mode. However, I have looked at the program and you really have a very tight program. So I would just share some of my thoughts with you guys. And I hope that this International Day of Peace, which has the theme of action for peace, our ambitions for the global goals. In fact, if I would see historically, the Bharat Scouts and Guides is one of the pioneer in terms of peace actions. The Messengers of Peace initiative, as my colleague Madhusudan Awala mentioned, has been launched in sometimes 2011. But if I look to the history of Bharat Scouts and Guides, sometimes in late 1980s, the Bharat Scouts and Guides was already recognized as Messengers of Peace by United Nations. And that historically we can see the contribution in the development of young people and contribution to the global peace of Bharat Scouts and Guides. If we further see from 2011 onwards, I can say that Bharat Scouts and Guides is one of the national organization which has really contributed a lot in making a difference, not only in the life of the young people, but also in the communities and societies. If we see in some way or the other, what are we trying to do? For all adults, those who are here today on this particular virtual celebrations, I would say, what should be your ambition? I believe for all of us, our ambition should be to leave a legacy. To leave a legacy for the youth of today, that when they enter into adulthood, they should have a better environment. They should have a better society to live in. And therefore, as an adult, all our contributions towards that side. And there is no way that we should be doing anything which will not let these young people feel that they have a better future. Will we not be praised if we really leave a legacy? Or will we not be cursed if we don't leave a positive environment for the young people? This is the food for thought for all of us friends, those who are adults, for this day. And at the same time, I see that out of 183, 70% of the participants today are young people. I have seen the pictures and I can believe that many of you are below 30 years of old. And therefore, my question for you all is, the scouts, the youth who are here today, what are your ambitions? Should your ambition not be a brighter future? And if your ambitions are brighter future, then are we taking actions in our daily life today to make it brighter? In other words, I would say that if I have to talk about the theme of the International Day of Peace, action for peace, our ambitions for the global goals, if all of you have gone through the 17 SDG goals, I believe these are the goals that are leading all of us to a better future. I think today, because as I always say, these days when we celebrate, it is not a day celebration which will bring peace in our lives and in this world. I think this is something which initiates, which encourages us, which boosts us, or which further gives us a thought what we are doing and what we should be doing. But peace actions are not for the International Day of Peace. Peace actions are for life. So what should we think about it? And that is where my concern is, can we all today on this International Day of Peace commit ourselves, all the adults that is starting today, not even tomorrow, starting today, can we commit ourselves to any one of the 17 SDGs, saying that we will contribute towards the peace, and we commit ourselves to leave a legacy that will lead for a brighter future to the youth of today and to all the young people, scouts, rovers. And I was hearing our very little friend, Adarsh from Odisha. What a wonderful start you have given about the tradition and culture of India. So all our little ones, Let's start thinking, how can we make our future bright and brighter? How can all we be in a safe environment? How can we all have happiness, not only in our lives, but in the lives of all? I think that is the contribution that we can make. I'm not sure what else I should be saying on this particular day. I can only say that let's look within ourselves. Yes, I agree that peace is not something which an individual can create all over the world. It is considered to be a very, very huge as the universe is, to bring the peace in the world. But on the other side, it is also truth. It is also true that only one single person can make a difference. Should it be me? I think that is the thought. If we talk about Ambedkar, we talk about Mahatma Gandhi, we talk about Shivaji, you take anyone, had they not made a difference, and was that not the only person who really took the lead and made a difference? So I think if all of us start thinking, yes, I can make the difference, let me start from myself. And I think that will be the beginning of tomorrow, a peaceful tomorrow and a greater tomorrow for all of us. With this, I really congratulate Bharat Scouts and Guides on behalf of my regional director, JRC Panglinan, who am I representing today here, also from the Asia Pacific region and the World Scout Bureau. Keep it up, friends. I have been seeing your IDP posts on Facebook, on Instagrams. What a wonderful work you are all doing. Just leave a message. Let this not remain for the month of September only. Let this continue today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and throughout our life. I'm sure, friends, you will all have great happiness within yourself when we contribute. Thank you very much for inviting me to this great celebrations.
Thank you, Prasanna sir. We are grateful for your presence today. We are indeed motivated to work towards peace by your words, not only for a day, but to initiate this process for a lifelong of change, starting right from today. Because if not now, when? And if not us, who? Well, every breath we take, every step we make can be filled with peace, joy, and serenity. So moving on, let's have a word with another young friend, Ms. Riyanshi Gupta, a bulbul from Karnataka state, to take this step of peace, joy, and serenity. Riyanshi, the floor is yours. Please continue.
Good morning to one another. Good evening. So I am a bulbul from Ryan International School, Yelahanka. I am been a bulbul from last year, and now I'm completed 1.5 years. So I'm the messenger of peace. Peace means harmony, and peace fights for violence. And peace is a way in which we can relax, and we can have our own free time. And if we have anger and jealousy, we can't have peace. This is what I want to conclude. Thank you.
Thank you, Riyanshi. That was really sweet. Moving forward, our change makers across the Indian map have taken small steps to make a big impact for a better future. It is time we encourage and motivate them. So let's watch a video on peace action across the nation and get inspired, and therefore take notes for creating a better world altogether.
Wow, what a grand way of celebrating the International Day of Peace through different peace actions throughout the country. We really are messengers of peace. Moving ahead with the program, a great person attracts great people and knows how to hold them together. It's an honor to welcome today's guest of honor, Ms. Candela Gonzalez, Chair, World Board, WAGS, World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. I request you to kindly address the gathering, ma'am.
Thank you. Hello, good evening to everyone. I'm so happy I'm being here and I'm seeing all the actions, the pictures, the messages, and all your commitment for peace. Hello, Bharat Scouts and Guides. My name is Candela Gonzalez. I am the chair of the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts World Board. As we come together on this International Day of Peace, I was thinking while I was seeing all your messages and the videos of all the people participating here and through Facebook, let us reflect on the deep importance of peace in our world. Today, but all the year, we celebrate the universal aspiration for harmony, unity, and understanding among all the people, regardless backgrounds, beliefs, or circumstances. Scouting and guiding have always been champions of peace. That's what you were showing, and it's what has been Girl Guiding and Scouts been doing for many, many years, fostering values of tolerance, respect, and cooperation. Our organization have instilled in us the principle of peace and love, and the Scouts and Guides, we have the power to make a positive impact on our communities and on the entire world. Let us renew our commitment as you did through promoting peace through acts of kindness, empathy, and compassion. Let us continue to build together the world we want and the world we dream of. Let us remember that every act of goodwill can ripple upward, creating a more peaceful and harmonious world. On this special day, I'm so happy of being here, and let us stand uniting in our mission to create a better future for all. Together, we can build bridges of understanding and bring about the change we wish to see in the world. I am here today on behalf of the entire World Board of WAGS, sending greetings to all our members of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. I and the entire World Board, we are to your disposal, and we support the tireless work that all our member organizations are doing with and for children and youth around the world, educating responsible citizens and creating a peaceful world together. And remember, and it's something that reminded me in one of the pictures I saw, is peace is a journey for life, as Girl Guiding us, Girl Scouting is as well. Happy International Day of Peace, and may the spirit of peace and unity guide us on our scouting and guiding family and journey always. And if it's not today, when? And if it is not us, who? Thank you very much.
Appreciation can make a day, even can change a life. Thank you so much, ma'am, for bringing truck full of happiness in our webinar. It was great to hear your golden words. We know that you have a busy schedule today, but we request you to be present with us until the end of webinar. Thank you once again. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Well said by Lord Buddha. Friends, now it's time to see how the entire fraternity of the Bharat Scouts and Guides is celebrating the International Day of Peace throughout the country. Let's watch them live. Can we have the audio, please?
ऑडियो दो ना, साउंड दो।
हो सकते मैं जावा मेरी दिल जानिया, शीश झुकावा मेरी दिल जानिया, तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कम। दूसरी कहा से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, सारी कहा के भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, दिल जान है शान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी। Surigao del Norte. शुभारंभ हो शुभारंभ मंगल पेला आई, सपनों की लहरी में दिल की राती शहनाई शहनाई। सपनों की लहरी की रात से शहनाई Simple, messenger of peace, simple. Zombie. Cross your fingers. Face, needle. Thank you.
That was a beautiful live show. Well, we have Mr. Syed Castello, Director of Educational Methods, APR and WASM. Thank you for your presence, sir. Well, moving forward, we will now open the floor for live interview with our respected guests and dignitaries. Here, we will get to know about various ideas, opinions, and solutions to promote peace through action across the globe. Ms. Santoshi Singh, I'd like to call you upon and be on the floor for the interview.
Thank you, Zeba. Thanks for calling up. So moving forward to one of the most exciting part, where we'll get to hear from our dignitaries. Let's start off with this engaging and informative interview round. Please help me welcome Mr. Kali Prasad Misra, sir. Sir, we welcome you on this virtual stage, and we're really delighted to have you here today. Please, sir. So to begin, can you enlighten us with what does peace means to you? I would love to repeat it, sir. What does peace means to you? Please, sir.
Peace means satisfaction, happiness.
That was wonderful, sir. That was very good to know. So my second question for you is, why peace is important in life?
Peace is important for education, health, wealth, and prosperity. So we must have peace in the mind.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for giving us your valuable time. And it was lovely having you here today. Next up, we have Miss Candela Gonzalez, ma'am. So I would like to welcome you, ma'am. The virtual stage is all yours for this interview round. So, ma'am, please, I would like to start up with what, according to you, is peace? I would love to repeat it once again. What, according to you, is peace? Please, ma'am.
Thank you. And peace for me is a journey when everyone can be wherever they want to be, and we live in community without being worried, and we develop our full potential, knowing that all our needs or all our rights and our will, and we are in a well-being among individuals, communities, and nations.
Wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. So my second question for you is, ma'am, share with us what are the actions you are taking to bring peace in the global community. Please do enlighten us with your valuable words.
Thank you. And well, as I always say, we as a Girl Guides and Scout, we cannot split our personal life related with our girl guiding or scouts life. So we are girl guiding and scouts during our lifetime all the time. And on that regard, the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts is a global organization that the aim is to empower and educate young people to become global responsible citizens of the world. And that's an essential part of what peace is, because we promote peace in several ways. Peace is part of our education, and this is something that I used to put in practice when we incorporate peace education into programs, into our daily activities. We have special days to remember what day is for, like this particular day that is the International Peace Day, but as well at WACWIS we have the World Thinking Day, that is a day we celebrate our international friendship as peace as well. We have global advocacy, that is another part of my daily life, that is WACS and we engage in advocacy efforts to address issues that affect people, and without addressing that issues, we are not going to have a world of peace, with peace. We have as well participation in global initiative, that is another part of my job, and it's why and how we can have a more peaceful world, that is participating and supporting initiatives relating to peace and humanitarian causes. And we have the community services, that's another important part of our work as Girl Guides and Scouts, that we encourage to engage in community service projects to promote peace and understanding their local communities. I truly believe by the empowering girls and all our members to be confident and passionate leader, and that is going to contribute to a more peaceful and just world.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for enlightening us. Next up, I would like to call upon my friend Zeba Bucks to continue this.
Thank you, Ms. Santoshi. Well, for the next round of interview, I would like to call Mr. S. Prasanna, sir. Thank you for being here, sir. My first question to you will be, does peace come with a dialogue?
Does the peace comes from the dialogue?
Yes, sir.
And the answer is capital Y, capital E, and capital S. Communication is the only way to keep our lives simple. And I would say that whatever goes wrong in the life, I think this is just because of the miscommunication. And the best way for communication is dialogue. And there where the dialogue for peace is already one of the program with us. So please dialogue, no matter whether you are with your friends, with your parents, with your teachers, with your neighbors, with your enemies, with your friends. Please have dialogues. You can change your enemies into your friends. You can change your competitors as your partners. Have dialogue, and that's the answer. Did I satisfy you, Zeba?
Yes, sir, you truly did. Thank you so much. Following that, a similar question I'd like to ask you is, why is dialogue so important to maintain peace?
Without dialogue, you cannot share. The thing is, are we so much spiritual, or are we so much powerful in terms of without a dialogue communicating? I would not say that one cannot do that. Eyes speaks. Body language is another way of communication. But the simplest way of communication, which anybody can easily follow, is a dialogue, is a talk between two people. And that's what is dialogue all about. So unless you have reached to a situation where the two people can understand even without a dialogue, then I will say that yes, you can do that, because then you are having a dialogue in a mute. I remember when when my children were very young, and I don't know how do they communicate with the mother and how does the mother communicate with the children. I don't even understand, and they understand everything. So I think it is about the people bondings. So how do you, so I believe that yes, dialogue is one of the most important factor in terms of moving towards peace, removing any confusions between the people, having any gaps between the people.
Thank you so much, sir. It was lovely interacting with you. Well, next, I'd like to call upon our next guest, Dr. R.K. Kaushik, sir, director of our movement. Sir, can we please have you on the floor?
And realize your community service projects.
Good evening, sir. My first question to you would be, what are the small steps as we as individuals can take on a day-to-day basis to promote peace?
Jeba, are you able to see me?
Not quite, sir. Can you switch off your video and switch it on again?
Yes, some technical
No problem. I think there is some issue in the network. So yes, thank you. Now, what do you want to ask me, Jeba?
Yes, sir. So my first question is, what are the small steps we as individuals can take on a day-to-day basis to promote peace?
Actually, the question what you have asked is not an easy question because the definition of peace differ from person to person, number one, right?
Right, sir.
And the peace doesn't mean that only the peace on the road, that no one is speaking or no one is talking with each other and only everybody is quiet. Peace is peace with the mind. There should be a very quiet, very funny, if I will say the word used, funny mind. Yes, we are enjoying our life in all the ways. There is no disturbance, no stress. Then only we will treat that it is a peace with us. Right. So peace is not only that it is we cannot found on the road or from someone that we can purchase it. That has to be created from us only, because the charity begins from home. So that only you have to do. You have to improve first yourself. Think positively. Then only you can create peace. Otherwise, you cannot.
Right, sir. Thank you. My next question to you would be, do you think the 17 Sustainable Development Goals will truly help in creating a better world?
Yeah, definitely. There is no doubt in it. Because if you go through all the SDGs, the United Nations has very well planned what is the real requirement of today in the society. And if what Scout and Guides are doing now for the SDG, that's why we have also adopted the same policy for all the 17 SDGs, and we have included in our syllabus also. Now everyone, even Rover Rangers, Scout Guide, they have to do it. And even in Messenger of Peace also we are promoting. We are promoting separate program also, activities also, training program for our Rover Rangers to do the work for SDG. Even the government of India is also taking interest. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, sir. It was beautiful having you on the floor.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, closing the dais, I'd like to call upon Mr. Satyajit Chatterjee to take it from now.
Thank you, Zeba. Okay, so why not we continue with the live interview. I mean, we have two more distinguished guests with us today. So I would like to call Mr. Sid Castillo on screen. The floor is yours, sir. Hello, sir. कैसे हैं?
Mayor Chahu.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the webinar.
Thank you.
So, sir, the question which I have for you is, what's the best way of achieving peace?
I was told I will speak for a little, so I didn't really expect your very difficult questions. But it's always I always think that that saying that peace starts within the self, and if you discover if it's really a self-discovery, this is how I know what this is how I would define peace. That and you will see the great gurus of old. They have discovered themselves, their strength, their weaknesses, and in that matter they are at peace. So I think that's the best way to get peace is to start it within yourself.
That's rightly said, sir. One more question I would like to ask. Do you think that yoga also brings peace within?
Yeah, of course, definitely. This practice is like thousands of years ago, and it has proven so many things to control our physical self, to control to control everything, you know. It's a discipline that is existing for thousands of years. So and because of that, I think it's a good thing, no? Yoga is a good thing, and it's not if you look at it, it doesn't stay in India, or it doesn't stay in Asia, no? Our friends from outside Asia even travels to India to learn this discipline. So you can always deduce that this must be good. Yeah.
Right, sir. Thank you very much. And yeah, of course, off late we have started celebrating the International Yoga Day, right, which is on 22nd June, and it's been celebrating globally. Definitely, I mean, yoga too brings peace of mind, and also, you know, brings discipline within yourself. Thank you very much, sir.
And I should congratulate the Bharat Scouts and Guides, because it has a regular yoga classes, and you have a lot of followers in that YouTube channel. So congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's our pleasure having you here in the webinar today. Thank you for your presence.
No worries.
Okay, moving ahead, we have one more esteemed guest with us, Ms. Chempaka Pahamin. Can we have her on the floor? Hello, Miss. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm okay today. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone.
Thank you. It's nice having you here.
Thank you.
I have a few questions for you. Hope you won't mind. So,
okay, then.
Yeah, let's go ahead. So what comes to your mind when you hear the word peace?
When I hear the word peace, to me, it is a situation where everyone is in agreement with each other. Not necessarily they are okay with everybody, but more of like, even if there's a disagreement, then there's an agreement to disagree. So when we reach a situation where more or less everyone is in an equal, balanced position, like in terms of their rights, in terms of economics, in many terms, as soon as we attain a certain level where everyone is generally satisfied with what they are, with where they are, then that is peace to me.
That's really, really great to hear from you. Of course, balance is very much required everywhere to maintain peace, right? That we understand very well. One last question for you. So, which area of the world do you hope achieves a lasting, permanent peace?
Sorry, I didn't catch the question. Which part of the world? What was that?
I mean,
sorry, I think it was breaking a bit.
no, what I meant is, in which area do you think, we should achieve a lasting and permanent peace? It could be anything.
It could be anything, but I think every area is equally important to achieve peace. Whether if we're talking about levels, then peace within oneself, peace within the community that we are in, peace within even the member organizations and the NSOs, if we're talking about the Girl Guiding and the Girl Scouting and Scouting world, peace within the government, peace, I mean, of course, it's everybody's hope, right? That there's no longer any war, that everyone is in the situation where we can coexist together in a certain kind of happiness. If not happiness, then again, in a level where we can be civil to each other. So I don't think there's any area that we could deem more important than the rest for where peace should prevail.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for your wonderful comments on my questions, right? And of course, I mean, when we talk about peace should be first, it should be within yourself, within your family, within your community, within the movement, and within the NSOs, and it should be everywhere. Only then we can have a sustainable living, throughout. Thank you. Thank you all the distinguished guests for answering the questions in the live interview. And also, I would, on behalf of the Bharat Scouts and Guides National Headquarters, I would also like to thank Mr. Sid Castillo, Director, Educational Methods, who has joined us today for a short while. Thank you very much, sir. Hope to see you soon in the future too. Okay, moving ahead with the program. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding, which is well said by Albert Einstein. Let's hear from another little soul, Ms. Rajanya Vishwas, a guide from Eastern Railway State, BSG. What's the take on peace?
Am I audible?
Yes, Rajanya, you are audible.
Thank you so much.
Can you turn your camera, please? No, can you turn it?
Yeah, it's on.
Horizontally?
Oh, horizontally. Yeah.
Yeah, it's better now. Yeah.
Okay.
Please go ahead.
Thank you. Good evening to all the respected dignitaries present here today. Myself, Rajanya Vishwas, representing Eastern Railway, Bharat Scouts and Guides. I am a guide and a messenger of peace. So today I'm going to be talking on my perspective on what is peace. As Lana Del Rey said in her song, "Give peace a chance and let the fear you have fall away." Also, Albert Einstein said, "Peace cannot be kept by force, while it can just be achieved by understanding." By just beginning your day with a simple smile on your face can bring you up one step across to spread peace. True peace begins with you. Then it comes to others and then the whole world. The fact is that we can't write one standard definition of peace. It just varies with people, the situation they're in, the kind of day they're having, and many more. So there is no perfect statement, no perfect discourse to describe peace. It is completely an imperfectly perfect concept which allows one to love themselves just the way they are, to accept all of their imperfections and growing through the things they have gone through. Everyone has their own story to tell, and everyone has their own way of having peace. Some are written in books, and some are just confined to heart to heart. For me, peace is enjoying all of that, small details of life that we missed while rushing on our everyday work. Sometimes it's just stopping at the same place I walk by every day and exploring its inner beauty, enjoying each and every single sunset and sunrise. After a hectic schedule, Sitting on the couch and reading my favorite book becomes my mode of peace. At the end of the day, it's just about going beyond your barriers, admiring the nature and the wonder of the magic of its creation. Making countless memories with people we love, helping out others to recherish their lives, doing them best that they can, motivating others, and being by their side during the darkest of the dark days. That's what peace is for me. At the conclusion, all I want to say is in the world of chaos, we must listen to be peacefully lost, peacefully ever after. Thank you so much. Heartiest regards to all of you. Thank you.
What beautiful thoughts you have, Rajanya, about peace. I'm really amazed to hear you. Thank you. Thank you, Rajanya, for sharing your thoughts with us. It's really appreciative. Thank you once again. Moving ahead with our program, let's all witness another video of the great peace activities by the members of BSG fraternity. I request the IT team to please play the video.
Thank you for the presentation. It was a lovely video. Indeed, wonderful initiatives taken by the change makers. If we want to achieve our goal, then let us empower ourselves with the weapon of knowledge. Let us shield ourselves with unity and togetherness. So let's hop on to the state of Rajasthan, where a young scout, Master Sahej Midha, is going to deliver his views on International Day of Peace 2023. Let's hear his dialogue of knowledge. Sahaj, the floor is yours.
Good evening, everybody presented here. I am Sahaj. I am a scout of Rajasthan, is here to talk about World Peace Day. Peace. What is a peace? Peace means freedom. Peace means freedom from war and terror. Peace is necessary for life, for living, and for happiness. The importance of peace can be easily understood by the words of Malala Yousafzai. She said, instead, if you want to end the war, then instead of sending guns, send books. Instead of sending tanks, send pens. Instead of sending soldiers, send teachers. As it is rightly said, charity begins at home. In the same way, peace begins with scouting from our school and our home. First, we should create peace around us, around our environment, and giving respect to all around us. United Nations was also established to do this work only and make International Peace Day in 1982. Since then, International Peace Day is celebrated every year on the 21st of September. The purpose to celebrate this day is to create a sense and awareness in the people about the importance of peace. UN gives a message to whole world to respect each other and environment. Of peace can only be created by if people respect each other. When people start to respect each other, feelings and religions, peace develops in that region. One, the International Day of Peace. Different organizations, including UN and BHG, arrange different programs in different types of areas. All over the world, all countries arrange meetings and conferences highlighted the need and importance of peace. Sri Chinmoy says, a heart of peace is always the best problem solver. Remember, peace is not an abstract concept. It is a tangible goal that we can achieve together. Let us be the change we wish to see in the world and build a peaceful future. Thank you, and may peace be you all us. I am a scout. I am a messenger of peace.
Thank you, Shahaj. It was beautiful. You're indeed the future, and the world looks up to you. Please keep this wave of positivity and peace spreading. Well, now it's time for us to witness another beautiful event taking place in West Bengal at the moment. On this auspicious day, let's be a part of this event virtually and send them our best of wishes.
ভারত সেবা সৎসঙ্গ। আমরা জানি ভারত সেবা সৎসঙ্গ সারা ভারতবর্ষ তথা বিদেশে আর যখন কোনো মানুষের কোনো সমাজের কোনো প্রবলেম হয় আমরা শুনতে দেখতে পাই যে আমরা যারা সাউথ গাইড বা বিশ্ব সাউথ গাইড তারাও যেরকম করে কোনো ক্যালামাইন হয়ে গেল কোনো আনপিন হয়ে গেল এর যেমন আগেই পৌঁছে যায় ভারত সাউথ গাইড সঙ্গে সঙ্গে ভারত সেবা সৎসঙ্গ পৃথিবীর নানান প্রান্ত তথা ভারতবর্ষের নানান প্রান্তে যখন মানুষের আত্মনাদ শুরু হয় সবার আগে পৌঁছে যায় না আপনারা আজকে সংসার ধর্ম সব ত্যাগ করে মানুষের সেবায় নিয়োজিত করেছে মানুষ যাতে সমাজ যাতে করে ভালো থাকে তো আমরা পেয়েছি মনে আছি এবং আজকে মানে দাদা আমাদের এনারা এই যে সংঘ হলো যে ভালো চর্চা, ভালো কথাবার্তা, ভালো চিন্তা ভাবনা, ভালো অর্থাৎ খারাপকে দূরে রেখে যে সংগঠন, যে সংস্থা, যে সংঘ মানুষের জন্য, সমাজের জন্য ভালো চিন্তা করে, সেই সেখানকারও একজন মানুষ আপনাকে আমরা পেয়েছি আজকের এই মহান দিনে। তো আমরা প্রথমেই এই তো আমরা আমাদের শুভদা আমাদের কাছের লোক, নিজেদের লোক, আমাদের এলাকার লোক, শুভদারা যে সংগঠন মানে ভালো এই চিন্তা ভাবনা, এই শুভদা সংগঠন বা এই বিশ্ব শান্তি দিবসে যারা যারা উপস্থিত আছে মানুষের মধ্যে একটু আমার কিছু কথা বলবো বলি, যাতে আমাদের সমাজে ফ্যামিলিতে প্রত্যেকটা মানুষের মধ্যে কিছু শান্তি ফিরে আসে। আজকে এই যে শান্তি দিবস, এই দিবসে আজকে পক্ষে যে প্রোগ্রাম আজকে এখানে করা হচ্ছে, সেই প্রোগ্রামে উপস্থিত মহারাজ এবং সম্পাদক এবং আমার যারা গার্জিয়ান আছেন এবং ছোট ছোট শিশুরা, বাচ্চারা যারা আজকে এই পাওয়ার সাথে যুক্ত, প্রত্যেককে আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। আজকের এই যে প্রোগ্রাম আপনারা করছেন কাউকে পক্ষ থেকে, এটা একটা বিরাট কর্মযোগ্য। মূল ব্যাপারটা হচ্ছে শান্তি। আজকে যে কথাটা, এই শান্তি বিষয়টা আজকের দিনে একটা বিরাট একটা প্রশ্নের জায়গায় এসে পড়ছে যে আমরা কি করলে শান্তি পাই। ছোট ছোট বাচ্চারা তারা আজকে সমাজের মধ্যে তৈরি হচ্ছে, কাউকে এই যে ছোট্টবেলা থেকে তৈরি করার যে প্রচেষ্টা, তাদের একটা ভালো সন্তান, কৃতি সন্তান পৃথিবীর বুকে যদি তৈরি হয়, তাহলে সমাজ গঠন হবে। সুস্থ সমাজ গঠন হলে মানুষের জীবনে কিন্তু শান্তি আসবে। এই সুস্থ সমাজ গঠনের লক্ষ্যটা কি? আমি একটা সংগঠনের সাথে যুক্ত, আপনারা জানলেন। আমি এসেছি সৎসঙ্গ আশ্রমের পক্ষ থেকে, ওনারা কালকে আমাকে জানিয়েছিলেন। তো সৎসঙ্গ যেটা মনে করছে, তুমি ঠাকুরের যে
Thank you, West Bengal State, for arranging this session with Bharat Seva Ashram and imparting dialogue for peace. So friends, there's one more event which is going parallelly, right, with the International Peace Day celebration. So the Bharat Scouts and Guides national headquarters have organized a camp, national level camp on climate action, which is a TOT. So it's happening right now in the National Training Center, Pachmari. So let's move to Pachmari and see what's going on there on the International Day of Peace.
तो हमें छोटी छोटी चीजों को ख्याल रखना है। तो जैसे कि आज दुनिया में प्लास्टिक बहुत चल रहा है, तो हमें प्लास्टिक का यूज तो करना है, बहुत कम करना है। और अगर करते हैं तो उसको रीयूज कर, मतलब दोबारा यूज कर सकते हैं। दुकानदार से दोबारा मत लें, क्योंकि जितना अपन यूज करेंगे देते जाएंगे, हम फेंकते जाएंगे, तो वो गलता नहीं है।
सर हमें ऐसा ही करना है कि कम यूज
जमीन को दूसर बनाता है।
जैसे कि अपन लोग प्लास्टिक यूज करते हैं, उसकी जगह पे अपन लोग कपड़े का बैग या दूसरा कोई जूट का बैग यूज कर सकते हैं। बट प्लास्टिक
कपड़े का बैग रख सकते हैं, ज्यादा अच्छे से आता भी है सब कुछ सीना।
सर अपन लोग जितना कम अभी आप जानते हैं कि हमारे पर्यावरण में बहुत ज़्यादा होती है और गर्मी तो उसके ऊपर हम लोग अभी हम लोग का वर्कशॉप में क्लाइमेट चेंज हो ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जिनकी वजह से हम कुछ चीज़ों को कम कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि हम बेफालतू में ऐसे ही कभी पंखा चला रहे हैं उसकी जरूरत है नहीं, बिजली का उपयोग कर रहे हैं जिसकी चीज़ की जरूरत है नहीं, सब वो हम कम कर सकते हैं।
Great. So we have seen how the members of the BSG fraternity are working on climate action by educating the people in Pachmari, that is nearby National Training Center, right? Where they are educating the people not to use plastic or maybe to give up single-use plastic. When we go to the market, instead of carrying a plastic bag, let's carry a cloth bag which is reusable. So all this information is being shared by our members of the BSG fraternity in the climate action camp in National Training Center, Pachmari. Kudos to the team. So with this, also one important information to all the participants who have joined with us through Zoom or in the YouTube channel of BSG India. Please do not forget to fill in the feedback form, which is very much important. The feedback form, the link for the feedback form will be shared in the chat box in both Zoom and YouTube. Thank you. Over to Santoshi.
Thank you. So let's come back from Panchmari. It was really an enlightening and inspiring video. Once Alex Norman said, "What is peace? Peace feels like a leaf falling on me. Peace makes me feel at home. Peace is my friend when I am lonely. Peace is a tree being saved from a chainsaw. Peace is not having violence in the world." So moving forward, my beloved scouts and guides, respected leaders, distinguished guests, and all those who have gathered here today, with immense gratitude and reverence, I now invite our esteemed guest of honor to bless this auspicious occasion of International Day of Peace with his wisdom and grace. Please join us in welcoming Dr. Kali Prasad Misra Sir, State Chief Commissioner, Odisha State, and Vice President of the Bharat Scouts and Guides, whose inspiring words and profound insights are sure to illuminate our path towards a more peaceful world. Let us warmly invite him to the stage for his blessings. Please, sir, the screen is all yours.
Thank you. I am K.G. Misra. I am a scout. I am a messenger of peace. Respected all national and international leaders, Namaskar, good afternoon. While thanking the director and his colleagues, I also thank all senior members of Scouts and Guides family for organizing the International Peace Day and organizing a lot many topics to discuss in this 3-day observation. This 3-day observation, educating Scouts and Guides. I take this opportunity to just express my views. We celebrate many days like Dasara, Diwali, from Father Mother's Day to Valentine's Day. There is definitely some purpose in celebrating these days. September 21st is the International Day of Peace. In 1981, the United Nations Council declared this day to be cherished by all. At that time, the main goal was to give peace the utmost priority in the world. A hungry person finds peace in 2 full meals in a day, but a millionaire finds peace in finding his name in the list of successful personalities. 1 rupee can give peace to a street child. On the other hand, even a 2,000 note in the pocket do not give peace to a rich boy. Situation brings joy to the mind and gives us peace. 100% people in this world are not happy, so not peaceful. Someone is unhappy that he does not have a son. Someone is unhappy that his son or daughter has a low number in the exam. Someone is unhappy due to health problem. That is about 20% of the population. Remaining 80% are unrest, unhappy, seeing others happy, comparing others with themselves. On this day of peace, people take oath for world peace. Individual, in family, in the society, state, country, or the world. If one repeats the oath on a particular day and then forgets it in the next day, the purpose of celebrating this day will never be fulfilled. I think in our country, when children will go to school not for a free midday meal, but for education, when farmers stop committing suicide, being burdened with debt, big industrialists stop manipulating the bank, when women stop abusing the law in the name of women empowerment, when the whole society is protected against the burning flames of sexual harassment, when patients are free from fear during treatment in the hospital, then will peace come. When self-satisfaction and faith in Bhagavad Gita increases among us, only then can peace be truly experienced without being a day of celebration. Now the slogan of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao is being raised, and a 3-year-old baby is being sacrificed at the hand of sex animals. Father and son are fighting for wealth. Deforestation is going on the name of progress. God is working us from time to time. Sometimes an unknown disease, sometimes a tsunami, sometimes an accident. But He gives us opportunity to recover, but we do not. We pray for happiness, pray for peace at that time only. According to Buddha, the symbol of peace, there is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path of life. The ignorance of all of us is responsible for today's situation. We scouts and guides, working for a better world, should bring changes in minds of our society while doing massive community service and preach for unconditional love to all, even to our enemy. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for gracing us with your presence and sharing your invaluable wisdom. Your words have truly enlightened us, and we are deeply grateful for the inspiration you have provided. Moving forward, thanks for such heartwarming messages. Without any further ado, let's get into the MOP beats. Let's immerse ourselves in the cultural extravaganza as we move on to the captivating performance. So I would request the IT team to please play it.
to spread out the word. Love, peace, tolerance, respect. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. Bring the love and live in harmony. Whisper it deep into your heart. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. We are scouts, the messengers of peace. Respecting the difference and diversity.
Wonderful. We are scouts, we are the messenger of peace. Hand in hand, let's build a better world. I hope you enjoyed thoroughly. Moving forward, respected all, get ready for the momentous hour, a time when we gather to celebrate a truly exceptional work. But before we unveil the name of the MOP Star of the Year, let us pause for a moment of reflection. This evening has been a tribute to the noble souls who exemplify selflessness, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to the betterment of our society. Their remarkable efforts inspire us all to reach for greater heights in our service to humanity. And now, in the moment charged with anticipation, I have the profound privilege of inviting a distinguished figure to the virtual stage. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the esteemed Mr. Rajkumar Kaushik, sir, Director of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. Sir, the screen is yours, and we eagerly await for your announcement of this year's MOP Star Award. Please, sir, the virtual screen is all yours.
Thank you, Santoshi. Respected Dr. K.P. Mishra ji, our Senior Vice President and the State Chief of Odisha State, Mr. Madhu and all other officials, and my dear children. Really, all of you know that every year we are used to give the MOP Star Award, right? So now a small, because this is time, today is the International Day of Peace. So it is a time that we must launch MOP Star Award. Jeet, So thank you, IT team. Dear friends, now it is the time that you people have to think. Definitely a new means if I will say that one more part has been added in the ladder of the scouting guiding. And now let us see how many of you will be a part of this and how many of you will achieve this MOP award, MOP Star Award. So thank you very much. Now I have been asked that I should give some remarks on peace. Surprisingly, 2 questions has been asked by Sheva to me. And even though I was not ready for it, but it is our daily life. From Bhagwan Ram, if you'll see that peace was there and he was very famous for the peace from starting. Even this is the country where the animals are also, we are praying for them, whether it is cow or any other peacock or even the rivers. You see the Ganga Maya, even the Mati of the Desh also we are treating as our Ma. So such type of country ours is. So definitely, as I told, the charity begins from home only. So really, if we want to bring peace among the society or among the nation, first you have to bring peace among yourself, in your mind, in your thought, in your words, in your deeds. That's why I always say the 9th part of the law, the scout teach, yes, we will continue. Pure in thought, word, and deed. And really, if these 3 things are there, automatically the peace will come. Why peace is not coming? Because we are always thinking for others. Because the people are not, today, they are not unhappy because of their own problem. They are unhappy because of the happiness of the other people. So that attitude we have to change, and we have to bring a positive attitude amongst us. Then only we can bring the peace. So let us pray and have a pledge today on this auspicious day that we will never think negatively for any other person. And we will find out the positive things among others. We will take those positive things and involve in our daily life. Definitely peace will be yours. So you can say that I am a peace creator. Okay, bye-bye everyone. And let us once again happy International Day of Peace. And on the behalf of our Chief National Commissioner, Dr. Khandelwal, and our President, Dr. Anil Kumar Jain, I want to give thanks to our Vice President, Dr. Mishra, and all other officials, especially Madhu, who was continuously with us for the last 3 days. So thank you, everyone. And once again, congratulations to all of you for who have got a chance to participate in this webinar. So once again, thank you very much, and thanks to Satyajit, Deva, and Santoshi. Really, all of you have organized very nicely. Thank you. Over to Santoshi.
Leadership.
I would like to call upon Satyajit Bhaiya. Please continue.
Thank you, Santoshi. Leadership is the art of giving people a platform for spreading ideas that work. My heartfelt thanks to you for launching of MOP Star Award for the year 2022-23, followed by your most valuable remarks, sir. Thank you once again. Friends, before we move on, I request everyone to please switch on your cameras and display a very peaceful smile on the cameras for the IT team to capture this moment into a memory and turn into a memory. Please switch on your cameras and keep smiling. While we smile, I also would like to remind once again that please do not forget to fill in the feedback form, which is shared in the chat box of both Zoom and YouTube. You'll be having 24 hours. Within 24 hours, you have to fill the feedback form. And after 24 hours, the feedback form will be closed. All right. Thank you. A leader is best when people barely knows he exists. With this beautiful quote, I now would like to invite the backbone of the entire IDP celebrations and the leader of the event, Shri Anilendra Sharma Sir, Assistant Director, Northeast and Northern Region, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shri. Respected distinguished dignitaries, attendees in Zoom and YouTube viewers, a very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. You can never achieve peace by using force. It can only be achieved through communication and understanding. In the last 2 hours, we are getting lots of great personalities during this webinar and sharing thoughts. Wish you a very happy International Day of Peace. It is a great honor for me to propose vote of thanks to esteemed guests, participants of today's webinar, on behalf of the National Headquarters of Bharat Scout and Guide, India. On behalf of our Honorable President of Bharat Scout and Guide, Dr. Anil Kumar Jain, and Honorable Chief National Commissioner of Bharat Scout and Guide, Dr. K.K. Khandewal, sir, I first and foremost thank Lord Almighty, who has designed and refreshed our soul with a sweet stream of blessings. Gratitude can transform common days into thanksgiving, turn routine jobs into joy, and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. I'd like to take the opportunity to take place on our record sincere gratitude to our Honorable Senior Vice President of Bharat Scout and Guide, India, and State Chief Commissioner of Orissa State, Dr. Kali Prasad Mishra, sir. Thank you, sir, for your gracious presence and inspiring word. The Bharat Scout and Guide India would like to express sincere thanks to Honorable Ms. Canada Gonzalez, Chair Board, World Board, WAX, for your kind presence, given high dimension to this webinar. Thank you, Madam. Also, would like to extend sincere thanks to Madam Champaka Emlyn Fahamin, Chair, Asia Pacific Regional Committee, World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, and all office bearers present from WAX. We feel proud and honored to spell out words of thanks and share our gratitude to Sri Prasanna Srivastava, Director, Organizational Development, World Scout Bureau, Asia Pacific Support Center, who attended this webinar on behalf of Regional Director, Mr. J.R.C. Panglington, the World Scout Bureau APR. Sri Prasanna ji is our own person, and we feel homely when we meet you, sir, in person or in virtual platform. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind presence and blessings to the members of Bharat Scout and Guide today. We'd like to convey our sincere thanks to our Regional Director, J.R.C. Panglington. Convey our sincere thanks to him. We also extend our sincere gratitude to Mr. Sid Castillo, Director, Educational Method, APR Ozone, for his kind presence. We would like to express our sincere thanks to our own brother, Sri Madhusudan Avala, sir, Additional International Commissioner of Scouts, who is always ready to motivate, to support the young people of Bharat Scout and Guide. We are really thankful to you, sir. You are there in the day one of this webinar as a resource speaker, and day two also we got your guidance, and today also you are here to motivate the young people. Thank you very much, sir, for your kind presence or support. We feel proud, honor to spell out words of thanks and share our gratitude to all the distinguished dignitaries present in this webinar from national headquarters and state headquarters of various states. Especially, we express our sincere thanks to Mr. Jitesh Seth, Deputy National Commissioner of Rover, Ms. Gitika Karoria, National Commissioner Headquarters of Growth Guidewing, who give consent to be here in this webinar. Thank you for your motivation. We express our deep sense of gratitude to our Honorable Director, Dr. Rajkumar Kaushik sir, and all the professionals of National Headquarters for organizing this very important webinar during International Day of Peace. We also extend our courteous thanks to UNICEF for assigning resource speakers like Monica, Maria, and Narendra Singh Chauhan, who was there in the day two webinar and share their expertise with the members of Bharat Scout and Guide. We are really thankful to UNICEF. BSG India also have to express sincere thanks to all the distinguished dignitaries who joined from other NSO during this webinar. Thank you for your kind presence. Thank you. Word is very small for our team MOP India, who spread the message and speech in whole nations. We can see the actions in various social media, and we'll try to capture some of them and share in this webinar. Thank you, team. Keep it up, the peace work in your community. We also extend thanks to our Master of Ceremonies for all the 3 days, day inchers, and all IT team members who are the backbone of this event. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the viewers in Zoom as well as in YouTube for your energetic and enthusiastic participation. Your every actions motivate us to work more and more. Also, we extend our sincere thanks to all the state association for their support. Especially, I would like to mention here, appreciate all these 4 young Kapul Scout Guide who present here, others, Shaz, Riansi, Rajanna. They are very nice and we are very happy to hear your speech. Thank you. Finally, thank you, team. You are really doing great. If I not mention here our all the officials, Joint Director of Scouts, Amar Biseti sir, and Joint Director of Guides, Darshana Pavaskar ma'am, who is supporting this program, along with whole team of professional and NSO officials. Thank you very much to one and all present here. Do your best for achieving the sustainable goals, which will create a culture of peace for all, contribute to create a better world. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you is the least I can say to you to show my gratitude for everything that you have done for the success of the event. My heartfelt thanks to you, sir. Before I hand over the screen to the in charge of the day, friends, I would like to remind you once again, please do not forget to fill in the Google form, which has been shared in both Zoom and YouTube chat box. The link will be closing within 24 hours from now. Also, do not miss out to please post your peace activities in sdgs.scout.org. I repeat, please do not miss out to post your peace activities in www.sdgs.scout.org. With this, now I hand over the webinar to the in charge of the day, Ms. Suman Bala ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, whole team. Thank you, my messenger of peace, whole team. Yes, the eminent speakers of today gave strength to my wing, and I promise that we leaders are here to give whole strength to our all messenger of peace, plus our students and our organizations to do their best to bring change in the world. Yes, peace does means differently for others, but ultimately the goal is to give hand to each other to move forward and accept each other. My gratitude to each one for being here and giving us such a big opportunity to hold our hands and go move forward. Thank you. And one thing more, I want to remind you, please, as Prasanna sir said, this is not the last day and September is not the last day. It is 24/7 into till life. We have to work on it to bring peace to for our coming generation. Thank you.
And we have the national anthem, please.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you. We can